Hello, I am recording the video and today's topic is Ajax. Ajax redirects here for other users. Ajax short form asynchronous JavaScript and XML is a set of web development techniques that users various use various web technologies on the client side to create asynchronous web application. With Ajax web application can send and retrieve data from a server asynchronously in the background without interfering with the display and behavior of the existing page. By decoupling the data interchanging layer from the presentation layer, Ajax allows web pages and by extension web application to change content dynamically without the need to reload the entire page. In practice, modern implementation commonly utilize JSON instead of XML. Ajax is not a technology but rather a programming concept. HTML and CSS can be used in combination to markup and style information. The web page can be modified by JavaScript to dynamically display and allow the user to interact with new information. The built-in XML HTTP request object is used to execute Ajax on a web pages, allowing website to load content onto the screen without refreshing the page. Ajax is not a new technology, nor is it a language. Instead, it is a existing technologies used in a new way. History. In the early to mid 1990s, most websites were based on complete HTML pages. Each user action required a complete new page to be loaded from the server. This process was inefficient as reflected by the user experience. All pages contained disparate. Then the new page appeared each time the browser reloaded a page because of partial change. All the content had to be resent even though only some of the information had changed. This placed additional load on the server and made bandwidth a limiting factor in performance. In 1996, the iframe tag was introduced by Internet Explorer. Like the object element, it can load or fetch content asynchronously. In 1998, the Microsoft Outlook Web Access team developed the concept behind the XML HTTP request scripting object. It appeared as XML HTTP in the second version of the MS Excel library, which shipped the Internet Explorer 5.0 in March 1992. The functionality of the Windows XML HTTP ActiveX control in i5 was later implemented. Mozilla Firefox, Safari, Opera, Google Chrome, and other browsers as the XML HTTP request JavaScript object. Microsoft adopted the native XML HTTP request model as of Internet Explorer 7. The ActiveX version is still supported in Internet Explorer but not in Microsoft Edge. The utility of this background HTTP request and asynchronous web technologies remained fairly obscure until it started appearing in large-scale online applications such as Outlook Web Access. Google made a wide deployment of standards compliant cross-browser Ajax with Gmail and Google Maps. In October 2004, Kayak.com's public beta release was among the first large-scale e-commerce uses of what their developers at the time called the XML HTTP thing. The institute is interested in Ajax among web program developers. The term Ajax was publicly used on 18th February 2005 by Jesse James Great in an article titled Ajax, a new approach to web application based on a technique used on Google Pages. Technologies. The term Ajax has come to represent a broad group of web technologies that can be used to implement a web application that communication with a server in a background without interfering the current state of the page. In the article that coined the term Ajax, Jesse James Great explained that the following technologies are incorporated: HTML, document object model, JSON, XML HTTP request, JavaScript. Since then, however, there have been a number of developments in technology used in Ajax application and in the definition of the terms Ajax itself. XML is no longer required for data interchange and therefore XSLT is no longer required for the manipulation of data. JavaScript object notation is often used as an alternative format for data interchange, although other formats such as Perform HTML or Plain Text can be also be used. A variety of popular JavaScript libraries including jQuery including abstraction to assist is executing Ajax request. Thank you.